In February, after much deliberation, my sister and I decided to move my 92-year-old mother to a memory care unit at a nursing home. She's been living with Alzheimer's in her Jerusalem apartment for more than a decade. We greatly feared my mother's reaction. We feared that the trauma could cause a severe emotional and cognitive decline and leave her deeply depressed. Well, we could not have been more wrong, astonishingly wrong. After a few days of confusion and disorientation, she began to connect with her fellow residents at Beit HaShemesh in Ra'anana. She enjoyed the activities, still does, and she's been dancing a lot. In fact, when I came to visit her in April, she told me, all I want to do is dance. And during my 5-week stay in Israel, I realized that my mother's attitude toward life has been transformed dramatically. What we find astonishing is that my mother is deeply enjoying life in ways that she had formerly renounced. In 1994, after the death of her firstborn son, my brother Ofer, and then again after my father's death 13 years ago, she had declared, I will never dance again. My sister and I, as well as the staff at Beit HaShemesh, we see her newfound passion for life, and specifically for dancing, as an expression of her brain's ability, despite Alzheimer's cognitive and emotional attrition, and maybe because of it, to make choices that make her happy. She sings, she dances, she even found love. She now has a sweet relationship with a man whom she loves to hug and caress and kiss. She found a home that gives her a sense of community, security, and well-being. The first person story I wrote for Moment Magazine about my mother is very close to my heart. Of course, it's about my mother, whom I love dearly, but having experienced the pain and the frustration that Alzheimer's causes to family members of people living with dementia, it is important for me to show that life with dementia does not have to be bleak. Many perceive life with Alzheimer's as a life without joy, without pleasure, without purpose or hope, life not worth living. It is important for me to demonstrate that the life my mother is experiencing since moving to Beit HaShemesh is very different. It is the silver lining, if you will, of grace around the dark cloud that dementia is. My mother has lost much, but for now, her life is rich with love, meaning, connections with others, movement, and yes, even joy.